Today we're going to be talking about the newest DCEU film, Shazam, so let's get started. Hey everybody, my name is Justin. I love to watch movies, and if you guys love to watch movies too, you guys are in the right spot. Consider hitting that subscribe button down below, as well as that bell notification. We're going to be talking about Shazam. No spoilers for this video. We're going to be talking about the movie, the characters, everything in between. This is the latest DCEU film, which is about Billy Batson, a foster child who gets these powers from a wizard, and he has all these different kinds of powers, and he uses it for himself, but he has to learn how to use it for the good. As he fights off against Dr. Savannah, this is directed by David F. Sandberg, who previously directed Lights Out as well as Annabelle Creation. I was really looking forward to this movie. I was highly anticipating this movie because it looked like it was going to be something different for DCEU, where they're so focused on creating this universe that's not working out for them. They're taking a step back and having a solo movie that's not that well known to the general audience. We have Zachary Levi playing the character Shazam, as well as Asher Angel from Andy Mack playing the young Billy Batson. Now, this movie is an effortlessly entertaining film. It never loses sight of what it wants to be, and that is a fun, upbeat comic book movie. This movie is about a 14-year-old teenager who gets the powers of a wizard, and the movie just manages to have fun with that idea. I've always liked the character of Shazam. I like the fresh take on a superhero, and I think it translates very nicely into this movie. Once he gets his superpowers, him and his foster sibling are having a lot of fun. They're uploading videos on YouTube. He's standing outside places and doing dances and shooting lightning bolts out of his fingers just to get a quick buck. So he's having fun with it all, and I think that's what a typical teenager would do if they got superpowers. They would try to get some money and they would just have fun with it. Then the villain enters, and his idea about being a superhero changes a little bit, and then he's realizing the importance of his powers. So I think there's some really good character growth for Billy Batson. He's going from someone who's searching for his mother, doesn't really know what a family is, to learning about his powers and learning the importance of a family. Because we have a few family members in here. We have the young child in here, Freddie Freeman. He was also in the movie It, and he is hilarious in this movie. I was really looking forward to his performance. I think he knocked it out of the park. I really like the chemistry between both Freddie Freeman and the adult version of Billy Batson, as well as the teenager version. I think that they both work really well together, and it felt like a genuine friendship. Now, Zachary Levi in this movie, he had a big task at hand. He had to act like a teenager, and every time I saw Zachary Levi on screen, I could see Asher Angel. I could see the teenager, the way that he was portraying the character, the way that he was handling himself. It screamed a teenager, and that's what I really liked about this performance, is that he had to act someone much younger than himself, and he did a great job at that. Every time I saw him, I saw a teenager. I saw someone that was immature, someone that needed to grow, and I loved his performance. A lot of great comedy in here. The movie is really funny, but Zachary Levi is easily the best part of this movie because he did a great job handling the superhero role as well as acting like a teenager. Now, this movie is a comedy. I view this movie as a comedy. There's so many funny moments in here. Zachary Levi is a great comedic actor. I haven't really seen him in much before. He oddly reminds me a little bit of Jimmy Fallon, and I do think that Jack Dylan Grazer, who played Freddy, is also really funny in this movie. There's a lot of jokes from the villains to the wizard to Shazam to the other siblings in the house. So the overall tone of this movie is comedic, and I really did find this movie to be funny. Now the villain in here, Dr. Thaddeus Savannah, I want to say Savannah, but is it Savannah? I'm not sure. I think this is one of the better DCEU villains. I'm not going to spoil his powers, because if I did tell you, it would give away some parts of the movie, and it's very, very early on in the movie. But I do like his powers, and I do like what he was trying to overcome. And I think that it added a little bit of human touch to it, and I really enjoyed him. Equal amount of powers compared to Shazam, which put the character to the test, and I really like seeing them duke it out on screen. The visuals for this movie are great. I think that it's very stunning. It looks great. The flight moments, the lightning bolts, whatever it may be, I liked looking at this film. It's very bright, not dark or anything. I mean, the suit is red and yellow. You expect this movie to be bright and colorful, and it is. In terms of something that is bad for this movie, there's not a whole lot. I do think that the overall storyline for Billy Batson is cliche, and they're taking a comic book, so it's an origin story. And I just think that the typical understanding your powers, you feel like you're not worthy to be the superhero, and overcoming that and then defeating the villain. It's the same structure as other superhero movies, and it's not particularly like a glaring issue for me. It's just something I did notice, but I'm able to overlook that and really enjoy Shazam. This is a really funny film with some great action sequences, great duo from Freddie Freeman as well as Shazam, Billy Batson. I thought this movie was just a blast. I had a lot of fun with it. I never lost sight of what it was aiming for, and it is one of the best DCEU films, and I can't wait to see what he does in the future with Shazam. I'm gonna go ahead and give Shazam an A. Thank you guys for checking my reviews for Shazam. You guys can check out some other videos right over here that I did. Stay tuned. Very soon I'll be ranking the DCEU films, as well as the superheroes, as well as the villains, and I'll upload a spoiler review. My name is JustinWatchesMovies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.